Yo, yo, and what up, guys? What it do? And good evening. Welcome back again to another reaction video. My son here at your service. Okay, so up next, here is something that I did not get a chance to look into, and which that this is a metal guitar and cello cover by Shinomoto Ryuji and Mukai Wataru, and which that is a classical note that is from Beethoven. So, well, actually, let me rephrase this: is that not only did that a new video that came out that was yesterday, but there was also that there was the first one that goes back in December 26th of 2025. So, considering that this will be of a double take on this. So let's start off with the first one, and this is of a sonata third movement, and the title for this one that is called Moonlight. So let's take a look and let's make it happen. So without further ado, in three, two, one, and time to react. Guitar. Splendid. What of a fantastical of a crescendo from Ryuji that was just spectacular, and for Mukai that also that gives that such of a strong and that an intense of on his cello that really it just it gives that such of a surrealness of the symphony, and which, by the way, that is of Sonata number 14 with C sharp minor. Okay, and to take that of a classical note that is from Beethoven, and just give that such of an overwhelming, and if not that such of a thunderous that it really it just that sinks in so exponential. And I was not expecting that there was going to be of a drumming that was also in the mix there. So that was pretty cool there. So I'll give it that. And this basically that is of the whole concept of a symphony, well, a symphonic metal that really it just gives that to such of the nature, and the overwhelming it gives that such of a powerful note that is just defines of excellence, and such of a craftsmanship that it really that just that gives it that such of a exponential that it just gives that such of a wide range of it, and it just gives it of a thunderous feel that makes that feel to be so intense up, and it is just such of a sensational hit that was really that is just so freaking cool. So that is really awesome, and just and the way how that Ryuji that also it enlightened of the string notes, and that started it started to get a little level up there, and it just instantly that makes the sound even so impure, and it just gives that of a quite of a how should I say this, that it just gives the embodiment of the lightning also that makes it that shines that such that gives it such a glimmer shine there, and that it delivers of the melody that is of the piano keys. So that is pretty lit, and this is such of a sensational hit that is just that it just gives it such of a constant of the waves, and at the same time of every note that is also that capture to it that makes it even more compelled. So that is Moonlight, even though that technically is not midnight. But however, here is another of a sonata third movement, and this one that I believe that is called the Pathetique. So let's take a look at this one, because that did came out yesterday. So let's take a look, and let's begin. another splendid moment that is just unimaginable, and such of a constructive and such of a dynamic force that really that it is just, that gives it that of a slow steady vibe, and that it just that it rises up, that is so preemptively, and that it just gives that such of a exclusively that of every note that is being shown like this, and that the speed that really it just it just amps it up, that so much of it, and in a way that it just it builds it up, and that not once but three times, that it just, it just gives such of of the feel to that just that notches up a little bit there, and again the speed, and that the intensity of the drumming, that also that pivots it up, that so much with it, and just the every string note that the Ryuji, that is just, that is completely, that it is just electrifying, and Mukai, that also of just, that is just looking at the notes, and just giving that such of a strong vibration that calibers into it, and it is just such of a just unimaginable that of the sounds, that also that it just ignites it. It just gives it just a one little spark, that it just that topples everything that of the expectation. So that is also the Sonata number 8 of the C minor, to the the op number 13. So that's another of a composition that is originally for Beethoven, and I think the overall with this is that it is such of a beautiful of a combination when it comes to a classical note mixing with metal and cello, it just it interpretates it of such of of a beautiful collaboration, that it just mixed into that it just makes it as that is completely, that is symphonic, and that it makes it that is so such of a wonderful sound, that when you think about that, and taking it as a modern classic, and having with the addition to metal, that makes it that it is a sweet tune that you just wanted to lie back, and just to have a bit of a meditation, and at the same time it delivers of that appreciation, and to take something that's never done like this ever before. So hands down, let's give it up to Ryuji and Wataru of this beautiful performance, and such a high caliber of an art form that's taken, that is of a Beethoven. So that was Moonlight and Pathetique. And if you guys do enjoy that, be sure to leave a likes, and also leave a comments down below. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and peace.